YouTube, it's your girl Javina Love, back again with another video, and I figured, you know what, it's almost Easter and I haven't done a theme makeup tutorial in a long time. I haven't gotten real artsy-fartsy in a really long time, so I figured I'd pull out my box of pigments. Yes, this is a lot of pigments, and pigment samples, and pigment tubes, and I don't know what to do. So I figured I'd do one look on one side of my face and one look on the other side of my face and see exactly what happens. So to start out, very clean face. That's what I plan to do because it's going to get messy. And I'm not scared to get messy. So I'm going to start out with some translucent primer for my eyes from Morphe. And I'm going to warm it up in the back of my hand and put that all over my lid and a little bit around my eyes. It's going to be kind of wild. We'll clean it up at the end. So I'm going to go a little bit under and over, and it's cool that this is like literally translucent, even though I want the colors to pop. So we will see if we cut the crease. I haven't cut the crease on here either. I played with it on Instagram, but I haven't done it on YouTube. How's everybody doing? Being stuck in the house, bored of their mind. I mean, ooh, I'm kind of hesitant. Tomorrow my baby has a doctor's appointment, and I may just cancel it because he's not sick. It was just a routine checkup, and it can probably wait. You know, we can get his sizes and all that good stuff. Okay, and the reason I use my finger this time instead of a brush is because I wanted to, I haven't used this product before, which is, once again, the Morphe translucent eyeshadow primer, and I wanted to make sure if I had to warm it up like matte paint pot or anything that I use my fingers to do so. So now that I've got that down, I want to just set it, and I'm going to use a loose one of my little pans here. I've got a bunch of little Oprah pans. You know, when you order from Oprah, you get some freebies sometimes. And I got a banana powder here. I'm going to just set it with a Barra brush. Yeah, it's very, very hard to see with this, the light and the glare, but it does say Barra right there. And it's an Ipsy Farrah brush. I'm just going to just use the banana powder to set it. And I'm not going to worry about any fallout or anything because we'll clean anything up later. I figured I would do what my color wheel was calling out to me, which is purple, and do a little series of purple on one eye, and then the other part being a Virgo, and I just was drawn to the royal blue and purple scheme of it. So we'll go on 2 different ranges of colors. And so I'm going to start with, this is an old school MAC pigment, and it's a rich purple. I don't know the name. I'm so sorry. You can't even get it anymore. Back in the day, I lived in the MAC store, and they used to give, and I'm dusting it off in here a lot. I'm using the same Farrah brush. They would give you a whole, I have some here, a whole little MAC thing full of pigment. And they expected you to get through this, and I would be there every Sunday. And they're pretty full. They're all really, I don't want to tip it. There I go dropping stuff. I dropped the lid. I don't want to tip it and it fall over and then it just be a whole mess because, you know, this is my prized collection of MAC pigments that they don't sell anymore. Had to go on the black market, I guess, to get them. But I'm gonna set the pigment down and kind of blow it out. I was even thinking about doing some dragged makeup. Dipping that again, then dab it off. It looks very pigmented from, I mean, it doesn't look, it is very pigmented. And, but I don't want it to be, you know, just crazy looking. So I'm going to blow it out. I wanted to do something that's going to just go all the way around my eye and kind of go with my theme of Easter sexy centrist. And if you guys approve, maybe I'll enter an Easter look. Now this is Jordana loose pigment, and I'm so glad it has a little sifter on top. I'm going to just stick a little in the lid here, very little. And I'm using the same brush because I just figured why not. I mean, I grabbed brushes. Don't think I didn't grab brushes. It's just I knew I was going to go into a bunch of colors and I was going to make a big mess. So I'm going to do this one towards here and around that purple, because it's like a pinky purple on me, and use that to blow it out more. I went and watched a bunch of videos today to try to get ideas of what kind of look I want to do, and I figured I'll do something tameable and do something untameable. Okay? Kind of looks like a bruise, but it's going to get better, I promise. I have this beautiful coral color from MAC. Make sure I got the lid here. And it's like a dual chrome. I'm going to set that down way over here. And I want to put the lid back on the purple, dark purple one. Because I'm going to go into the pink that's on the top of this row. Also, I don't know if you can see it very good in there, but it's good in there. And I'll get a different, well, I really don't have to. I kind of blew out the color on there, didn't I? Let's go into the pink first. They're kind of chunky. Put it on the lid. I'm not getting enough pigment to me. Maybe because it's not a matte. I started with the matte and then I went into, these are kind of like shimmers. Pastel shimmers, which are nice, but they're not showing up on my skin and my camera the way I want. But that's why this is trial and error, right? Let's see here. I want to blow this out up into the brow because I want it to be really bold. Much better. And then I'm going to take this corally orange shade. And the reason I'm using a fluffy brush is because I keep saying I want to, you know, concentrated color. But then again, I want it to be blown out, blended out, and I want it to still be soft, not so harsh. That makes sense. And the reason I think, I mean, my mind thinks differently. I mean, everybody's mind thinks differently than, but I was thinking if I put the primer down, and even with the ball out, it wouldn't cause too much staining, give or take, because 99% of the time if you use a primer thick enough, the staining isn't so bad. If that makes sense. Let me know in the description bar, not in the description, in the comments if I'm crazy for thinking that. So I could be a little off with that. I'm closing up these pigments that I have opened because they are, like I said, they're my jewels. And I got this really dark purple. I'm looking for a really flat brush. There we go. Something like that. It's really just, you know, flat and easy to work with. And I'm going to use this dark purple. It's kind of a shimmer purple. I'm going to use this as a liner. and kind of line the top line to kind of smoke it out just a little bit. But not all the way to the beginning, to the front, because I didn't want to, I want to cross over the yellow, but I don't want to close off my eye. You just want to tap it softly and let it blend out the whole way. So it'll be much easier to see when it's clean. And that last color that I was showing you, I'm going to use my color switch. The last pigment that I showed you, that was like it's called Tan from MAC. And I'll swatch it for you with the brush because it's really pretty. Not all of these, I'm not doing them justice showing you them in the pan. Look at that. It's kind of like pretty much like our Oprah highlights. I'm going to use that also as a liner in the top lash line. So I've got the purple line there, but I'm also going to line it with this and go generously in the front with that. Meet it. And I'm putting it underneath the purple, or in, you know, as closest to my lash line, so it's going to brighten my eye up. Since I have such little eyes and I always seem to shut them out, and only do the lash line. That's the color switch. No pigments left behind. I'm closing everybody up. I was thinking about doing the James Charles, or just, I'm going to have to get another one of these because I've knocked that around so much that it's kind of cracking. I'm going to take a wet wipe and just brush this down. No worries. My nerves have been shot, I'm not going to lie. This anxieties, this whole pandemic thing is like really, really, really real now, and I don't want to be gone so long from you guys, because that's what's been happening, and it just bothers me that I've been gone so long when I have so many great ideas and I'm not utilizing my ideas and all this makeup. So please forgive me if I seem frazzled in any of my videos. Okay, so I'm going to clean this up, but I'm not taking it too close to it's just going right underneath the line, just to make sure that the top is blown out really pretty, and I'm cleaning at the bottom, and I'll cover this with concealer or some type of cream that will just enhance that more to get rid of any of this fallout. Okay, then shape it a little bit, kind of clean up my eyebrow, and that's eye 1 down. Let's see what eye 2 beholds for us. I was thinking of definitely using blue jean, and you're like, why you got 2 blue jeans from Oprah? They were like $5 or $3, something like that, when I ordered it, and I didn't realize I pressed 2 of everything on the website. It was like 2, and I just pressed them all. I was too excited. Didn't know I did that. So with this eye, since I want to keep it very blue, and I have this in NYX, so it's a NYX glitter. I want to say glitter, but I don't think it's what it says. The light is kind of blurry. It's a chrome eyeshadow. Mama can see. I should have put it up to the camera. I can see it better in the lens. It's a chrome eyeshadow in the color Panic. I swatched this also on my Instagram at one time, and Panic is like, it's a big bright. It's just as bright. I'm putting it right next to the one that we swatched before. And so it's this, the first one I swatched was kind of a pinky, and this is more, very much more gold. So we're going to put that all over the eye. And I mean all over the eye. And I'm going to use a really, my favorite fluffy brush, Miss Farrah here. And I'm going to gently dab into that pigment, get it without messing it all up. Because honestly, you can, it's hard to get it back in there, but I want to make sure I don't have to go back in anymore. Let me tap it on the lid a little bit, kind of tap it into itself. There we go. And I'm going to put that, start that right in the center of my eye and just tap it, tap it, tap it all over. Tap it all the way out. Look at that. That's a pretty chrome color. And it's kind of blasphemous what I'm doing here because I don't have any control over the color. As you've seen, it was kind of fluffed away. Not too worried about that at the moment because, like I said, I have no foundation on, I have no concealer on, no primers, nothing to really worry about on my eyes. And then I want to use this really light blue. It's like a, ooh, no, this isn't a light blue. Wrong one. This is beautiful though. I'm going to have to show it to you anyways because I shouldn't have picked it up without showing it to you. It has gold glitter in it and it's like a teal. We may just, no, we can't use that because blue jean is blue, you know, like denim blue. So I want to use something that can go with that. I've got this one. Let's see if it matches a little. Ooh, it's pretty. I don't know what the name of it, but it's a porcelain blue. And I'm going to take that and swatch it. And that will help us out deciding what, you know, we're going to do next. Swatch that. Yeah, eyeshadow swatches are hard to say what they're going to do with the, you know, nowadays. But pigments, especially these pigments, oh, you know what a pigment's going to do. It should not steer you wrong. I have multi here also. And this is more of a Easter pearlescent blue. Let's stick it right next to, I'm just using a dry at that. And they're not falling off, and you can see there's like a big glob of pigment there and it's not falling off. Yeah, I like that. That's a nice little Easter egg blue next to that blue. And then I'm going to give you a little blue jean action. Ooh, yeah, good blue jean. That's blue jean from Oprah right there. So let's see what that does. I will start with a little bit of the multi with this black brush from Amazon. Tapping it on, tapping it off isn't really helping, so I'm going to tap it on and put it in the lid so I can tap it down because I'm not. Let's see. Yeah, because it's very light. But you can see it. With my skin tone, it irritates me sometimes. My melatonin, not my melanin, honestly, but just the colors, how they would look on other people. They look so vibrant, so beautiful. But then again, you can't blend them if you wet them too much. So I like this kind of shimmer, messy look because you don't have to have that much control on it. It can be messy, still blend it, and then shape it with a wipe or something later, and it's perfect. So I put it right there in the center of my eye, as you see, and I'm going to take the next color that I told you I didn't know the name of, which I don't. But I'm using all of them with the same brush. And I haven't even hit the color switch with these blues yet. And I'm just going to dab that all right here. just, as I'm going along, I want to close these up. Make sure I have the color switch out of the way. I'm going to take the clean pair brush and blend it together, these blues into each other. Kind of. And it's not above my eyebrows, still, this highlight part is still that first color we started with. Okay. And where's that black brush and my color switch? We're going to use some Blue Jean from Oprah. Same brush. And I'm just packing the color down there. And I'm doing it on the side because I want a thick line of blue as my main color, you know. And I'm going on the lid just a little bit. And take that fair again. And buff it up and in. Not too much work. That was one thing I missed about pigments. They didn't take a lot of work. You didn't need a lot of colors either. You could do 1 or 2 or 3 colors and be cool with it. You didn't have to have a shimmer. You can have a matte. And that was it. So I'd go to the MAC store and go put on my face. Back before it was, you know, coronavirus. And have a good old time. And that's one thing that did get me down today was our malls, everything with this pandemic that I didn't want to even have reality of. It's what I just kept going. I put a little of this in the center of not center, in my front of my eye. That was one thing that really broke my heart. That, do you know, when we go back to our normalness, the one normal thing that we're not going to be able to do is touch. You can't touch anything anymore. So there will be no more opening palettes. There will be no more swatches. The only thing, I mean, Sephora tried to get you involved with it, MAC, everybody. They all try to get us involved by right off the bat taking out those big samples that you touch and can scrape and get some up, you know, because it was kind of nasty. And it's not always the most sanitary because people go in there and do it on their own. Their kids are there. There's people coughing, sneezing, licking, whatever. You're drunk, what have you, you know. But you're not clean, and there's no washing station right there to ensure that, hey, wash your hands, it's clean. Maybe that they'll put one in there, you know, nice washing station. But there'll be no more swatches to feel a palette. And I feel that that's going to cause a lot of makeup waste in the makeup community. Because if you don't get to, at least, some people go just by swatches. Some do not buy palettes without being able to swatch it. That's why a lot of indie brands aren't getting a lot of attention that I think they should. Because people are scared that, oh, well, you can't return it. There's no assurance on it, blah, 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 you know. And those are things that I thought I was concerned with in the beginning, you know, with indie brands. But now that I've gotten a couple of subscription boxes and I'm trying them, and yeah, the palettes did come cracked, but I learned a long time ago how to fix a cracked palette, so I'm not too bothered by that. So, yeah. I'm going to put on the rest of my face and I'll be back because we're already at the 24-minute mark. Alright, so I'm back. A little dry. Sorry, I should have got something to drink while I was finishing, but I didn't. So, for foundation, I used this Maybelline Radiance liquid that I received from Influencer for review. I used in the waterline, of course, the Urban Decay 24 liner in 0. For mascara, I used Thrive Cosmetics, the original black. I guess that's what it's called. It's called Brian. Looks like it's called Brian, but this has been my go-to mascara to really get you some lashes, because honestly, baby. And then my waterline, not my waterline, I'm sorry, underneath to make the eye pop a little bit, on this side I used this burgundy, and on this side I used the gold. And then for contour, bronzing, I used the Park Avenue Princess palette that I won in It's Amanda's giveaway, and I love it so much. I love it so much. Even though it's kind of gets to me when I first put it on, it's like, oh, it smells like chocolate, but you can see where I've been getting my dig in, the first two and the last two. So there's a color in here for everybody, and I know that these middle two will be able to be my foundation colors. Kind of use that to blend in, and I highlight it, and you know, dang. Oh, and I'm also wearing it on my lips. Sorry. I'm wearing these two on my lips. I like it so much. So, how about you? And I used my Oprah banana powders. I used the blush, and I used the highlight. Gotta keep it strictly, you know, gangster when it comes to my Oprah. I had to use, you know, one highlighter on each cheek. So I used the purple on this side, and the eggshellish one on this side. Love it so much. I hope you did too. So I'm pretty happy. And if you guys think that this is good enough to be in an Easter collab, I would love to enter into Miss why wake up, Kizzy, wake up. Wake up. I'm sorry. I would love to join a collab. I would love to join into an artistry type collab. You know, there's a few that are going on for Easter looks, and I would really love to enter, and I would love your vote. So let me know if I should enter, and if I should, I will. The one that's on my list is Miss Karen MUA, and I will DM her or Instagram her this look tonight and see what she thinks and recreate it without all the back drama, the kids in the background, and blah, blah, blah. You know. But have a wonderful, lovely, fantastic evening. Blessed. Stay warm. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Kiss somebody and love them today. Tell them a funny joke. Don't tell them a really bad, you know, April Fool's Day joke, because it's just not the year of April Fool's Day jokes. I'm sorry. It is April 1st and April Fool's Day, but I'm not going to. You know who had a really good joke? I'm going to just drop that at the end. Drop by Ian Ziering's Instagram. He had a really funny joke for today that dealt with, you know, an April Fool's type thing. Like, and it rocks. I love that man, you know, 90210 all the way, but I'll see you guys later. Bye.